And yeah, the link has been, I think, what was the link? VS Code download. Okay, it has been shared inside the chat box. Okay, that the code is code.visualstudio.com/download. So here, if you go and you can download it. For the Windows people, you can download from the Windows. If you have Linux or Ubuntu, you can download it for this. And if you have Mac, you can download from here. Okay, perfect. Cool, guys. So now let's start. Okay, so we have a folder that is portfolio, and we have opened it inside the VS Code. Now we gonna need some files where we can write our code. To write HTML code, we need HTML file. To write CSS code, we need CSS file. So let's start our. So if you open VS Code, here we have different options. This helps us to create a file. You can see if I open, if you hover over this is a new folder. So we're gonna need a file. So let's create a file that is index.html. So inside the index.html, we are going to write our HTML code. So HTML code has some rules how we actually start. The rule is we need a standard HTML document structure. We have a structure. First of all, we write those structure and then we start our code. So this is the actually standard HTML document that start with doc tab. Let me zoom it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, guys, you guys can see my screen, and here is the code, the standard HTML code that starts with doc type HTML. The doc type HTML help us to know the which version of HTML we are using. There are different version of HTML. Then the HTML code starts. This is the HTML code, and inside the HTML code we have different tags. These are actually known as tags, actually tags and elements. So HTML, this is the HTML tag where our actual code is going to start. Then we have header. Render properly. This helps us the machine to read the things and whether it is compatible for the other every browser or not, and how the viewport, like how the screens will gonna look like on the page. These are the things. So we don't as for example, these are just basic things you're gonna need. There obviously there are a lot more things about these all in detail, so I'm not going more in detail of these things. Just remember for now that we need a standard HTML document that is start with doc type, then HTML tags. Within the HTML tag, we have two tags. That is head tag. Head tag store the extra information of the page, and this is the body. So inside the body, whatever you're gonna show on our page, that comes inside the body. So right now, let's open this HTML file inside our browser. So there are different ways to open it in your browser. One thing you can do, you can open that particular folder which you've created, and then you can right click and you can say open with your browser, Brave browser, Google Chrome, or anywhere you want to create that, anywhere, any browser you want to open that. Other option is that go to the index.html, again right click here, you'll find a copy path. So if I do copy path, say, yeah, and then if I paste that path, hit enter, you can see. So this is the HTML file that we have created. Right now we don't have anything inside our body. So guys, feel free to, like, if you go to the open your VS Code and then just hit exclamation mark and hit enter, it will give you the standard HTML document structure. Okay, fine. Please try this out. Okay, and yeah, once you are done and try to open your code inside the browser. I just mentioned how exactly you can open it in your browser. So just go to that file in your folder and right click, open it with your browser, or you can copy the path from the VS Code itself, like this copy path, and you can paste it here. Same thing. Okay, so right now we have a standard HTML document and we don't have anything inside our body. So that's why we don't see anything on this page. So if you want to display anything, we need to write it inside the body tag. For example, let's say hello world. Okay, save this and go to your page again. Just give it a refresh. Try to refresh it. You can see we have a hello world here. Okay, everyone getting the things what I'm trying to say here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool then. So everyone is getting, that's great. So this is how we display on our page. So try this out. And if you get this hello world, then congratulations, guys. This is your first code, and this is the first web page. Congratulations for that. You created your first web page. Now we'll see how we can create other things on the page. Okay, did you guys get the hello world on your on your page? I just want to know if yes. Great, great. Everyone got that? Perfect, perfect. Everyone is getting that. Great, guys. You got the hello world on the page. Cool. Now let's see what we need to make. This is exactly we are supposed to make. So let's get started. So we are going to need this logo. Like if you don't have logo, you can directly write your name here and other things. I'll show you how exactly we can do that. Okay, so let's get rid of this hello world now. Save this and then again go to our page, then give it a refresh. Perfect. So we don't have anything again because we don't have anything inside our body. Now let me take this side so that we can refer it and then write our code and see on our page. Okay, cool, guys. So as right now we don't have anything on our inside our body, we need to display this sorry, yeah, this image. So as I have already mentioned that, guys, we can have different types of content on our page, and different content can be an image, heading, links, buttons, etc. To represent all those contents inside the HTML, we have different tags, or you can say different elements. For example, to represent one image, we have img element. To represent a link, we have anchor tag. To represent a heading, we have h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. So h1 through h6, we have there 6 level of heading. And to represent a paragraph, we have a p element. To represent a button, we have button tag. Okay, so this is again one image. These are again different links. So to represent these all things, for the image img element, to for the links we have anchor tag. Okay, so now let's get this image. So where if you have image, that's great. If you don't have, you can just write your name. So currently let me show you how. Let me first of all download this image. So I'll save this image inside the desktop portfolio logo. That's great. Logo, save it. It is downloaded now. Now here if you go, we will be having one image also. So we have logo.png. Great, guys. Perfect. Now let's see how we can represent that inside our body. Okay, so before that, I'll show you how we start our page, how we start coding. So this is the header part of this page. Perfect. Okay, this is the header of this page. So to start the header, we have header tag. So we'll hit header tag inside the body. First of all, we're gonna need header. Okay, so that is header. Header represents the head of the page. So you can see inside our page here, like we have header, then main content of the page, then we have footer. That's how the things work inside the HTML. Like you have header, you have main content of the page, then the footer. Like header contains the main navigational links of the page, then main contains the main content of the page, and the footer contains some extra information of the page, maybe extra links or extra, yeah, we can say extra links, those all things on the page. So right now we are going to start with the header part. So inside the header we gonna need this image, then these are these links. So first of all, we inside the header, let's have one image. So for the image, we have img tag. You can say img, src, and alt. So this is the img element. Inside the img element, there are two. These are known as attributes. Attributes that store extra information of that particular element of that particular tag. So img has two extra information attribute. Src is telling the source information, so from where this image will be displayed on the page, that means from where this image is gonna come. And alt attribute, sometimes if the image is not displayed, then this alternative text will be displayed on the page. For example, right now let's get the image first. So the source is here, logo.png. That's the exact name you need to write. Okay, so let's write the logo.png. Save this. Now if you go to our page, then give it a refresh, we can see we have Suraj. That's the image we can display on the page. So this is how we display image on the page. So to display an image, we have img element, and inside the img we have src attribute. Src store the extra information, that sorry source information of the image, and then the alt attribute. So let's write something, maybe Suraj, my name. That's the alternative text for this logo. Save this. Right now let's give it a refresh. Won't see anything because the image is displayed. Once the image is not displayed, then this alternative attribute text will be displayed. So if I remove this now here, save this, then give it a refresh, you can see Suraj. That is the alternative text because the image is not displayed. So that's how the image works. img element, get back our logo, give it a refresh. We have this Suraj. Now now this image is now too big actually. If you look at here, it's not that much big. We can reduce the size. So for that case, for the image, we have width attribute again. So you can define the width of that particular image. So to get the width, let's say maybe I want maybe 160. Save this and give it a face. 160. Again, it is big. Let's say 100 pixel only. Yeah, 100 pixel is perfect. So this is how you can change the width and height of the image. We have height, so you can define the height also, you can define the width also. So I'm not going to define the height. Okay guys, okay, so that's how we display the image. If you don't have the image, so instead of image you can also display a text. Now I commented it out because I don't need that. To comment out, you can say control slash. You can select that particular line and then say control slash or command slash for the Mac. So right now I'll show you how we can display the text actually if you don't have image. So just target the H1. H1 is the heading, or you can say yeah, H1 is the heading. So to display your name, you can directly say Suraj, whatever the name you want to display. Keep it reference. You can say Suraj is coming. If you don't have any image, then you can directly say Suraj. Okay, guys, am I clear here? Everyone is getting that. Everyone can display their name on the left side of the page. Yeah. If yes, just say done. Great, 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 guys. Tanu, yes, done. Others done. Anuj done. Very good, guys. Great, doing great, guys. Great, Naveen. Thank you. Cool, guys. Okay, so we display the name also. Now I just as now we have image. I have one image, so I'm going to remove this name and get back this image. So I have image now. So now we need these links: home, about, and contact. Okay, now let's display the home, about, and contact. So these are the links actually. To group different kinds of different links, we have navigational tag. So we have nav tag. So here I'm going to use a nav tag. Nav tag represents all the navigation things. Whatever the navigational links you have on the page, you can wrap them within the nav tag. Okay, inside the nav, all the links will be coming. And okay, sorry, so this is the home, about, and contact. So we need home, about, and contact. So to make a link, we have anchor tag. So just type A and hit tab. you can get the anchor tag information. So guys, to group different links we have nav tag, and to represent individual link we have anchor tag. Anchor tag is, like for example we have home, so we can see anchor tag inside the anchor tag we have written home. Now if you go to our page, go to your face, you can see the home is coming. This is now working as a link. So right now it is not connected to any page, so it won't show anything. Okay, and this is the href attribute. Again guys, I told you attribute store the extra information of the page. Href will tell us where this page, where this link will take us. So for example, home is the index.html itself, so we can directly link that index.html. Index.html. So href is storing index.html. That means once we click this home, it will take us to the index.html page. So save this, go to your page and give it a refresh. Click this index.html, because we are currently on the same page, so it won't make much, it won't make any difference actually. So home we got. So now we have other links. Those are the about and contact. Say here, let's just copy the same link and we will change the, let's say about, and here we'll say contact. Okay, so we have home, about, and contact. So let's create these pages also. To create page, as I told you, as I mentioned earlier, also to create for the home page, we have index.html. So HTML file is working as a page for the different page. So we have index.html, which is working as a home page. Now we need about page and contact page. So let's create another files, maybe about.html. About.html. So here again, let's copy the same thing. Let's copy the same thing from the home itself. Just command control A or command A to copy, command C or control C, then go to the HTML, about.html, just paste it here. Okay, so we need same thing. Perfect. Just the thing is that here it will be about.html. Same here also, we'll change it to the about.html. Okay, and inside the about, let's write something inside to, okay, uh just to make the difference, this is the about page. Wait here, sorry, I must not confuse you guys. So here we have nav, about, let's create another page also, that is contact.html. Contact.html first. Okay, about.html, contact.html. We'll again copy the same thing from the home page. We need same navigational links. Save this. So this time about.html, and this would be contact.html. Save this, and so everywhere change this to contact.html. Perfect. Save this and go to index.html. This is also contact.html. Perfect guys, so we have these navigational links on our page. Okay, so we have index page that is working as a home, about page that is the about page, contact.html which is working as a contact page. Now save this and go to your page, then give it a refresh. You can see we have three links: home, about, and contact. If we click home, will be remaining in the index.html file. If we say about, see guys, here it is changing about.html. Now we are in the about.html file. If we say contact, it will take us to the contact.html. Okay, so let's write something on the page. That's the home page, about page, and contact page. Go to here. After the header part, let's say h1 itself. This is the contact page. Save this. About, again, let's take h1. Let's say about page, and go to the index.html. After the header, just keep it outside the header guys. So header, inside the header we have kept all the navigational and logo, and after the header just take one h1 tag and keep it home page. Okay, save this and go to your page now, and then give it a refresh. Okay, we are in the contact.html. That's why it is showing contact.page, contact page, because inside the contact we have contact page. And then go to home page, about page, contact page, home page, about page, and contact page. Okay, great. So these are the things we have right now. So let's forget about the right now about contact and HTML. we will be working on the index.html. So everyone, guys, did you get how to make pages and connect through the different pages? Guys, I need some reply. Please go ahead. I hope you got the idea how to make pages and connect through. Just create different pages using file name, about.html, conduct.html. These are the things, and then connect it inside the navigational links. Say here, inside the nav, index.html, about.html, contact.html. Okay, everyone getting that? Got it? Great, great. Very good. Vijay, Tanu, done. Very good. Anuj, good one. Manav, everyone is getting that. Great, guys. Okay, guys, we are making good progress here. Now we need. So we got the few things on the page. Home. Sorry, here. Logo, links, and home page. Now let's see what do we need actually. So we need this logo on the left side and with this thing on the right side, home, about, and contact. So now we need to style them. We got our content that was coming through the HTML. Now we need to style them. So to style anything on the page, we need CSS. To write CSS, we will be needing a CSS file. So to create a CSS file, again same thing, go to your folder here on the left side of the VS Code, just hit this button that is new file and say style.css. You can take any name actually, but I have taken style.css because we are going to style the page. So style.css is a cascading style sheet. That means we are CSS help us to style our page. So style.css. Now how do we actually style our page? So to style our page, we have CSS file now. We need to connect this style.css file to the HTML file also, so that HTML can talk to the CSS. HTML, once HTML will talk to the CSS, this will take the other style information from the style.css and display it on our page. So how do we connect that the CSS file? So well, in that case, uh, let's write here title of the page, that is home page. Okay, and then we have another tag inside the head, guys. Keep it in your mind. Inside the head, what is the extra information we need to connect through the page, we will keep them inside the head tag. And inside the head, we are going to link our CSS file. So to link our page, we have a link tag. Just write link and hit tab. It will give you the exact code. Link relationship of a style sheet, because CSS is a style sheet, and href will show the address of that CSS file, the name of the file actually. So that is the style.css. Okay, now HTML file is connected to the CSS file using this link tag. Just write link and hit tab. It will automatically get you the exact line relationship of a style sheet, href style.css. Perfect. Okay, so now HTML is talking to the CSS, but inside the CSS file we don't have anything, so it won't make any difference so far. Give it a refresh, no changes. Okay, perfect. So the thing is, now we need to start styling them. So we need home, about, and contact on the right side. How do we do that? First of all, let's get them in a single line. Okay, so before that, I'll show you how exactly CSS file works. So let's target our anything you want to style the style. You need to target that particular element inside the CSS file. For example, say we want to change the background of the body of this page. So we out of the body. So we'll target this body. Go to the CSS file. Let's target what is the name of this tag, that is body. So let's go and target the body. Nothing, just target body, start your curly braces and hit enter. And inside the curly braces, just write what do you want. You want to change the background color of this body. So let's hit the property background color. So inside the CSS, as inside the HTML, we have different tags to represent our content. So inside the CSS, to target different element, we have element name, and to change the properties, we have property name, that is background color, and to whatever the color you want to provide. Let's say we want to make the background color red. So let's say selector here. Actually, body is the selector, which will target the, which will select the body, and this is the property, which is the background color, and this is the blue. Now save this, go to your page, and then just give it a refresh. You can see the color of the body is changed, that is blue now. Okay guys, getting how we have changed the background color here? Everyone, I just need a reply here, quick reply. Tanu, very good. Great, great. So you just need to, Anuj, others, Naveen, great guys, Vijay, Upendra, great, perfect, very one, very well, well done guys. You're doing great. Okay, so you saw that how exactly we are changing the background. We targeted that particular element inside the CSS file, and then we change the background color to the blue, and the background color is changed now. Okay, perfect guys. So this is how we exactly style our page using CSS file, but we don't need to change the background color, so we will get rid of this body for now. Perfect. Give it a refresh. Okay, yeah, background color is back to normal, that is white. Now we need this img and nav tag on the same line, so we will target the header part. So let's target the header. Okay, inside the header we need them in a single line, so there are different things to do to get them in a single line. So we have one property that is known as display. Okay, what display does, display has different values. One of the values flex. Flex makes them flexible, so by default the contents come top to bottom. So if you want them coming in a single line, you can apply the parent of this image and this navigational display flex. It will automatically come in a single line. Give it a face, you can see it is coming in a single line now. Okay, what I have done here, we have targeted the header, and we need the image and this navigational links in a single line. So to the header here we apply display flex, so now it is flexible. Whatever the space it will be available in the whole row, it will use those row, it will use those space, then only it will come into the next line. So what we have done, just apply to the header display flex, it will come in a single line. You can see Suraj and this about, home, about, and contact are coming in a single line. Okay, so that's how we do that. Apply to the header display flex. Now what do we need is that we need these things like apart from each other. We need this space here. So to what do we need now, we need a space between the image and this nav. This is the nav here, and this is the image here, so we need a space between them. So well, in that case we have a property that is known as, for the flex, if you are applying flex, you can use justify content, that is space between. We need space, what was the element we have inside the header image and nav, we need space between them. So you can apply justify content space between and save it. Once you save it, go to your page, then give it a refresh. Great, we got them, we got it, we got the space between the image and navigational links. Now also we need that it should be like aligned, it should be aligned from like, for this image center. So we have another property that is known as align items. Align items that will make them vertically center. Vertically center means this image and this navigation will be vertically center this way. So align items, you can say center. Save this, then give it a refresh. Okay, you can see now the image and the home, about, contact are vertically center. So these are the different properties you can apply to get them in a single line, apply space between them, and align them in center. Display flex, justify content space between, align item center. Perfect guys, everyone is getting me? Cool, everyone is getting great. Okay guys, now we just need them, we need to style them in much better way than according to this page now. So we need some space. I think the width is little bit bigger than us. We have taken bigger width. We can like change that to 80 pixel maybe. This will work fine. Twitter face, yeah, looking nice. Now let's provide some space around this from left and right and top and bottom also little bit. So to provide the space around the content, we have a property that is known as padding. Padding allows us to provide a space around the content. If you want top and bottom padding, so just apply one value, that is say 16 pixel from top and bottom, and for the left and right you can just say maybe 32 pixel. So this value, this padding is the property, and these are the values. 16 pixel will be padding from top and bottom, that is vertical, and 32 pixel will be left and right, that is horizontal. Now let's give it a space. You can see we got the space from left and right 32 pixel, top and bottom 16 pixel. We can increase the left and right padding. Let's say maybe 60 pixel would be fine here. Let's give it a face. Yeah, perfect. You can see left and right padding changed. Earlier it was 32 pixel, now it is 60 pixel. So this is how we can apply space around the content within the page. Okay, we got it. Now we need to style home, about, and content. We need to change the font and apply some hover effect. Okay, so let's target that. We have nav anchor tag. Let's directly target the anchor tag here. Anchor tag, we need to change this anchor tag actually. Home, about, and contact. Okay, so we have targeted this anchor tag. Now we'll change the font size first. Font size maybe, let's say 20 pixel. Save this, then give it a face. Perfect. This change, and we don't need this here. We can see here on the page we don't have this underline. So to remove that, we can say text decoration property. Text decoration allows us to apply underline, overline, line through, anything. So we don't need that. So we can say none. Text decoration none. Save this, text decoration none. Give it a face. None. Perfect. We got that. Now we need some space between them. So let's apply some margin. The padding, what does padding provide space around the content. When you need a space between the element, you can apply margin, and we need space between the element from left and right. So from top and bottom we don't need, so we'll apply 0, and left and right we'll say maybe 16 pixel. Save this, give it a refresh. Perfect. We can see we have a space now, left and right. Okay, guys, getting everyone here. So we got the Suraj on the left side, home, about, and contact in in the same line, as well as we have some space between them. Now, and that text decoration is also gone. Let's see how many of you got that. Tanu, you got it. Great. Anyone else who got that? Manav, you also got it. Very good. Very good. Vijay, others. Great, guys. Great, great. I'm happy to see that everyone is getting great. Perfect. Hershey, Anuj, Upendra. Wow. Nice. Now, what is happening now? Once you hover over this, the color is changing, and we are getting one underline also. Okay, and also we need to change the color. Actually the color is somewhat, what do we have, black. So for the to change the color, we have property that is color and black. We just say black. Put it face. See, we have black now. We need some hover effect. Once you hover over this, that means when we take our cursor on these elements, the color of these should change. So what do we need for that case? So target the A again. There is a pseudo hover effect. A colon hover. So what do we need? What we have done? A colon hover. So on hovering, that means when we take our cursor, what were the properties we are going to define here? That is gonna work here. So we need to change the color. So for the color, let's say somewhat blue. Blue would work fine. Or we need, if we need the exact color, so I'll give you the code for this. So I have one extension. So we have different code also. Let's copy this code. Here we have, copy the code, and the code is 103 app 62. I'll show you how exactly we do that. So here, instead of that, pound sign and the space, that the pound sign that is has 103 app62, that is the exact color code. Save this. Now go to your page, then give it a refresh. See, the color is changing. A colon hover color 103 f62, 103 f62. Don't forget this pound sign, then only it will work. Okay, and then we need decoration also. So we can say now text decoration underline. Save this, go to your page, give it a face. See, color is changing, we are getting underline also. Okay, perfect guys, we are done with the header part. Everyone is done with that? Everyone is getting that? Naveen, Tanu, done. Everyone got that. Manav, you also got that. Great. Okay, guys. So we are done with the header part. We got everything here. On the header now, we need to move into the home, like main content of the page. This is the main content. Okay, cool. So what do we need now? We need this heading, this paragraph about me, and some like a design here. Well, first of all, let's get this, and then get these all things, then we will style them. So we will move into the HTML file. After the header, let's get rid of this home. Now we are done with the header. Now we are going to main content of the page. Okay, inside the main content, what are the main content of the page? We are going to keep them inside the main tag, and the main thing is we have heading, paragraph, and about me link. Okay, perfect. No problem, not a problem here. So let's do H1. So H1 is saying a front-end developer with a keen eye for UI details. Okay, I'm just copying this thing, and whatever you want to write, guys, you can write your by own self, or just normal text. Whatever you can write your name, like what you actually do, like just in a single line. So I'm copying this line. So inside the H1 tag, let's paste it. Save this. Now go to your page, then give it a face. Perfect. We got that. A front-end developer with a keen eye for UI details. Okay, that's the main tag. So okay, so instead of this thing, okay, that is fine for now. H1 inside, after that H1 we need, what do we need? A paragraph that is currently mentoring at AltCampus. So just copy that. That's right. Paragraph, to represent a paragraph, we have p tag. Okay, just write p, and then inside the p tag write, like paste some code. Maybe you can write anything, just a simple text, anything. Do not worry about the exact line, just write your own self line, maybe whatever you prefer. Go save this, go to your page. We got the paragraph also. So we have heading and paragraph. Perfect. Thereafter we need a link, that is about me, which is taking to the about page, that is about.html. So well, in that case, let's create a button here instead of a button. Like, it is a button, but it is actually a link. So well, we'll take an anchor tag. Inside the anchor tag, about.html, and then about me. Save this, go to your page, then give it a fix. We got that link also. So for now, it is the same anchor tag. We have the style, so that's why it is taking the same thing, but we will remove that. We'll style it differently. Okay, guys. So now let's style them. So first of all, we need some space, top and bottom, and left and right. So well, so let's target the main here. Main, inside the main, let's say padding. We need space around the content. So top and bottom, let's say 100 pixel, left and right, let's say 120 pixel actually, and here we'll say 200 pixel. Video face is 2 gig actually. So here we'll say 160 would be working fine. Yeah, working it fine. Maybe you can reduce that 730. Perfect. A front-end developer with a keen eye for UI details. And now let's change this, change the heading. So let's target the h1 tag. Let's say font size maybe 48 pixel, font weight 700, that means bold. Okay, so now we are changing the font size for the H1. Okay, great. And the thing is that now this H1 is not going all over it, so we can apply some width to the H1. So let's say width to this, let's say around maybe 768 pixel would be working fine. Give it a refresh. Less than that, 668 pixel. Perfect. A front end developer with a keen eye. Okay, we got this heading. Now let's style this paragraph. So let's do P. Inside the P, everyone getting me? We have targeted the H1, we change the font size, font weight, bold, and we change the width. And for the main, we have applied padding. And for the paragraph, let's say what we have. Okay, let's increase the font size, maybe a little bit of 24 pixel, and then we to change the color also. So somewhat gray. Gray can be maybe 7 gray. Computer face, perfect. Also, we need to again change the width also, so that it should contain up to here only. So let's apply width of 560 pixel. Yeah, fine, got it. We got this. Now let's change the background for the about. So about me, anchor tag. So guys, earlier we are using the same element name inside the css file to style element. There is another approach also to change the style. So well, in that case, the another approach is class selector is known as class. So you can define a class, and inside the class you can provide any name. You can say button. Okay, should be button. Yeah, you can define any class name value, and using the same class value here you can target that element inside the css. So well, in that case, button, copy the same class, and to represent a class inside the css we have dot notation, dot button. Now once we will target this button and whatever the property and style we are defining here, that particular this element will get. So well, first of all we need to change the background color, the same background color that we have color of this A, and then give it a refresh. See, the background color is changed now. Now let's change the color to white, and then let's apply some space around them. So maybe padding again, padding top and bottom, let's say 12 pixel left and right, let's say 24 pixel. Give it a face. Perfect. Okay, so now it is what is doing, like we have changed the anchor on hovering, we are changing the color, so that's why it is also changing the color, but we don't need that. So that's why we have same color and same background, so that's why we don't see anything here. Do not worry, we will do the same thing. We'll change on hover effect actually. So for now, let's make it same exactly. Let's apply some rounded corner. So well, in that case, to apply a rounded corner, we have border radius property. Border radius can apply some rounded, maybe let's say 8 pixel of border radius. It will make some round. You can see it is making some round, and we don't need a space from left side just because we have applied a space here, so it is inheriting that from the anchor, because that is also an anchor tag. You can see here earlier here we have anchor tag, and here also we have the same anchor tag, so that's why it is inheriting from here actually here. So but we can override that. Let's remove that. We can say margin of 0. With refresh, it's gone. Now it is gone. Now on hovering, we don't need to change the color of the about me. So well, in that case, let's target the button. I hope you got the idea how to apply hovering effect. Hover, and we just need to keep the color same, white. Save this. Put a refresh. Okay. See, this is not changed. Just this one is happening. That is fine. Okay, that's how we apply hovering effect. We change the heading and paragraph. Okay, guys. So far, well and good. Everyone has got that. Anyone has any issues? Everyone got it here. Perfect, Tanu. Great. Upendra. Others. Wow. Nice, nice. Everyone. Very good, guys. Very one. Very well. Very well done. Gia. Good, good, good one. Perfect, guys. So we got it so far here. We got the main content of the page. We are good here. Now we just need this one. Okay, let's see how we actually do that. So first of all, let's style this. Let's take to make a circle. So inside here, let's say div, and we'll just apply a class of circle. Okay, so I have taken a div because we don't need anything inside that. We just need some width and height for this and some background color and some blur effect. So well, in that case, what we will do, let's target this circle using class as we have applied class. So we can target this circle using dot notation inside the CSS. Perfect. Here circle. So circle, let's apply background color first of all. So well, before applying background color, we need some width and height because right now we don't have anything inside the circle. See, nothing is there. So we need to sum up. We need to see this particular circle. We need some apply width and height. So let's apply width of maybe 400 pixel and height also 400 pixel. And then we'll apply background color. Same thing, same color. Save this, just have a look. Okay, we got it. I think very big 200 would be perfect. 200 would be perfect. Okay, now let's get it here. So how do we do that? Okay, before that, let's make it circle actually. So to make it circle, there is a one condition. Apply the same width and height and apply border radius of 50%. See, we got that circle. Now we need to place it here actually. So will to place any element, by default element is coming top and bottom, and sometimes you also need to place like according to like from anywhere, from maybe from this corner, maybe from this corner, maybe from here or there, anywhere you want to place an element on the page. So you just need to apply some position property. So using position property, you can move the element from left, right, top, and bottom. So well, so what do we need? Let's apply position relate absolute. So once you make any element position absolute, so that element on water or in air, anything, anywhere. So it will move any, you can move that element anywhere on this page. So if you give it a refresh, you can see the element is now absolute. And if we say anything left, let's say left 500 pixel, save this, give it a refresh, you can see it is coming left 500 pixel. If we say top 100 pixel, give it a refresh, you can see top, from top, now from the page itself, from the top you can move that. So exactly you can move that, but we need to place this element according to this content, not for the whole body, according to this main content of the page. So well, if you want to make and move any element according to the according to some parent element, so first of all, you make that element position absolute, left, right, top, bottom, whatever you want to provide it. And the parent of this circle is main. Okay, so just provide the main. Where is main? Position relative. That means this absolute element will move according to relative to this main. Save this. Now give it a refresh. You can see now it is moving. If we let's apply some background to the main. Background color, let's apply this one, would be fine for now. Yeah, this is fine. See, so now we are moving this circle according to this main. Okay, we need actually here. So instead of saying left, let's say right, and right would be maybe 100 pixels. Yeah, maybe you can say 130. You need to calculate something. Okay, cool. So we got the circle here, and from top also. Now let's apply some blur effect. Everyone, first of all, you got it how to place that? Did you guys place your element? Try it out. Just do apply some width and height, background color, border radius to make a circle, position absolute, and then right 130 pixel or top 100 pixel. And if you're moving that circle according to the main content, then apply position relative to the main. Okay, perfect. Vijay got it. Upendra, Tanu, did you get it? Jia, like I don't remember everyone's name. Others, great. Manav, great. Perfect, guys. Going great. Good. So you got it placed it here. Now let's apply some like blur effect. So blur effect. So we have one property that is known as filter. Not fill, it is filter. Filter comes with a value of blur. You can see. So there is one property filter and apply blur. What with the blur? What by what amount you want to provide some blur effect? So let's say 100 pixel. See, we got it. Now let's remove that background color from the main. Save this. Give it a face. Perfect. I think I have applied large number of blur effect. Let's say just 60. Okay, we are getting there. And let's say 30. Cool, we can get that. We got it. So the bag, okay, let's increase the size, maybe 300. 300. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then let's change the background to what exact background it can have. Maybe color. Let's do that. If you see this color, the color code I'll show you here exactly. The color code is 478cc4. Save this, then give it a face. Yeah, perfect. We got it. So now let's apply it. 760 pixel. Cool. We got that, guys. Exactly. So it is 478cc4. That's the color background color code of the background of the circle. Okay, now the actually this circle is coming over this text. We need behind this text. So by default, there is one when you make any element position absolute, you can apply one property that is Z index. Z index allow element to move element top, bottom, or behind any element. So by default, every element has the Z index of 0. That means every element will be having same index. So whether it will come on top or bottom. So if I say every element is 0, if I reduce this Z index of this circle maybe by -1, then obviously the text will come over. Repeated face, you can see. If we made this Z index -1, that means every element is having 0 and this will be having less. So obviously forward the element is having Z index less, that will be coming below it. Okay, perfect. So this is how we are done with the, oops, sorry, I stopped sharing. One second, let me share it. Okay, can you guys see my screen, guys? Okay, perfect. Cool, guys. So everyone, it is visible. Upendra, you got it, got your main content. Anuj, great, guys, great. Every one of us, everyone is going good. Everyone is with me now. Now we are done with the main content of the page. Okay, anything else we need here? I hope. Okay, now let's, here we are making that this one. Okay, perfect. So this is the, okay, let me adjust my screen. Perfect. So this is what we are making so far. We are done with this main content. Now what do we need here? Okay, we need footer. We need footer now. Suraj, okay, let me get it here now. Image, these links. Okay, so what we will do, let's copy the, I think this header as well as footer is the same thing. If you have the same thing, do not walk too much. You can copy and paste here. So what I will do, from the header here, after the main, guys, header done, main content done, now we have footer. So just need to change the tag footer and footer. Great. Now if we give it a face here, okay, so we are applying the same style header. We also need the same style for the footer also. So well, in that case, instead of applying the header, so here we can apply the same class on both of the element. That means both the element will inherit the same style. So here we have header. Let's apply class to the header, not canvas. Class header. Okay, instead of header, let's choose a common class so that we can apply on both the elements. So I'm saying navbar. Okay, and so save this navbar, and instead of header, let's say navbar. That is the class, so don't forget the dot notation. Give it a face. Header is working fine. Header is working fine. Now if you apply the same class on the footer also, it will also work the same way. So class navbar, save this, give it a face. Okay, we got it here, guys. So you can see here, the thing is that if you have the same properties and values on the same element, you can apply them using classes instead of applying like using normal element name. Class, we have the same class on the header and we have the same class on the footer. Okay, everyone is getting that? Okay, you got it. Now we just something different. That is, the different thing is that we have like lace width of this img, and we have different links here, as well as the color of the anchor tag is also different, and we have a like some amount of, what you can say, border at the top of the footer. So we have different things, so now we can directly target the footer to apply different things. So okay, let's target the footer now. So we'll say some border top. We need border from the top, not background, border top. So for the border top, we will say maybe 2 pixel solid, and then maybe 777 safety. So to apply border, we have border property. If you need border from the top side, you can say border top. So this will say the border of the width. This is the style. There are different style of the border you can apply. We have dash, solid. So we need some solid line actually. So that's why I've said here solid. And whatever the color of that particular border you want to specify, you can specify the color. So that's how we exactly apply the border. Now save this and go to your page and give it your face. You can see we have a border now. Okay, so let's apply some lace CCC code, so that should be like little bit lighter. Okay, we have lighter color now of the border. Okay, now I can move this here actually. Okay, guys, so now let's reduce the size of the width of this image. Here we'll say just 40. Give it a face 40, and let's add few things here. Twitter, LinkedIn, about, and contact. Twitter, LinkedIn, you can apply, you can add your profiles also. If I click the Twitter, it will take us to the Twitter profile, my Twitter profile actually. So whatever the link you want to provide, I'll show you here how exactly we can do. So we need about contact, but we don't need home here. So instead of saying home, let's say here Twitter, and instead of saying index.html, now we need a link Twitter profile. So what you can do, you can go to your twitter.com. If you have Twitter profile, if you don't have, do not worry, you can leave the HRA. I'll go to my profile here. Where is my profile? Here, profile link, and I'll copy the same link from here. Copy it, and then just paste it inside the href attribute. So inside the href attribute, again, it is used to define the path of that particular link. So if you don't have anything, you can leave this href attribute empty. If you don't have if you have, that's great, that's really great. I just want you to guys learn how we actually connect the different links also. So you just need to click on this if I click, it will take us to the take me to the to my profile, Twitter profile actually. See, I'm here again. Okay, so but okay, so similarly, for the Twitter I've taken, if you need Facebook, just write Facebook and maybe change the link Facebook dot Hanji. 1 second guys. uh okay, cool guys, so here we are done with the with this thing. We have Twitter. Let's get the Facebook also, give it a face. It is Twitter, Facebook, about, and we got everything. Okay, perfect. So we are done with the footer guys. So guys, did you get confused here? If not, let me know. If yes, then also let me know. Okay guys, did you get the exact thing what we were trying to do here? We got all those things done with the footer part. Tanu, very good job. Vijay, guys, just need some reply from you guys. Please reply back. Did you get it or not? Exact things as I have on my page. Vijay, Naveen, you got it. Tanu, you got it. Anyone else? How many people are there? I need others. Did you get it? Anuj, Anil, Harshi, Jia, John, Manav, Naveen again, Rohit, Rishi, Sana, Tanu, Upendra, Vijay, and Tanu again. Okay, guys, did you guys get it or not? Okay, if everyone got it, that's great. If you don't, if you didn't get it, do not worry, guys. We will share this video once we are done with the things, and I also share. You can also do the same thing. You try to do it like from like you can go to the surus122.github.io index.html. Later on, you can try to copy the same thing. You have learned a lot of things today. Okay guys, so we are done with the home page. Now about page and contact page would be your task. So let's see what exactly we have. I'll give you some hint how to do about. So for the about page, same header, same footer. Okay, and then we have this image and hide there something. So again guys, so we have one image and this content. So to make this inside the main content, so these things will be coming inside the main content. This is the main content of the page and this is the main content of the page. So we have header. For the about page, I'm saying guys, just like try to like, if you can do it, that's fine. If you couldn't, do not worry about it. You like I will share some resources for from our side. You can go through those resources, then you will be easily making these things without any difficulties. So I'll just give you in how you guys make it. So we have the same this circle. So we have this in first of all before the like header, main content, again main content and footer. So inside the main we have image, hide and this one. So you can take a div or anything, and inside the main you can again using flex, display flex, you can get them in a single line, and then apply some spaces between them using margin and all, and you can align them center using align atom center. Then again same thing, just you need to group them perfectly actually. So again same thing, take a div or anything and then keep this content, a heading paragraph inside that particular and another things inside this thing. So again you can flex them to get them in a single line, and to make these lines you can take simple like anchor tag, or instead of taking anchor tag you can take your simple you can say span or small tag, and then you can apply border around them, and to space around them you can apply like padding left, right, top, bottom, anything, like whatever you prefer. And footer is same again. So this is how you can work on the about page. In the about page you need image and some paragraph. So group this image and group this text, and then keep a parent for all of these, and to the parent apply display flex, and then get them in a single line. Then again same here, group these content in a div and group this content in a div, then again group hold the things inside a parent, maybe a section, or maybe again div, and then to the parent again apply display flex, apply some space between them saying margin, and then yeah, got it. You can get them in easily. Okay, this is how you can work on the about page. Perfect, guys. Okay, if you guys got it, that's great. If you didn't get it, do not worry things. I hope once I will share the resources from our resources, when you go through that, you can do it easily. Then we have contact page. Okay, for the contact page again, so header is same, footer is same, and this thing is again same, but we have some form here. So for the form, uh, okay, so for the form we have like we have form tag. Okay, I'll show you how exactly you can do that. Let me go to the contact page. Okay, we have some short of time, that's why like I just I'm in hurry, so that uh, we can finish this, we can wrap up this as soon as possible, because we have other things also to do. So let's go to the contact page. So inside the contact we will be having same header, and we will be having same footer. So let's take the footer also. Okay, and then between the header and footer we will be having main page. Okay, inside the main we need this one, get in touch with me, and this form. Okay, don't worry. So let's take at one tag again, that is saying get in touch with me, and then we will take a form. Okay, inside the form what do we have? This enter name, enter email, and message, and a button. So first of all, let's take this. So input type text, which is saying for the enter your name. So input inside the form, input is the element where you can write, where you provide your users to write something, and then allow users to submit their data. So we are not going to make it functional, we'll just make this UI, means the design part. Okay, so input type text, let's say placeholder, enter your name, and then again we need enter your email. So this time input type should be email, and it should be enter your email. Save this and go to the contact page. See, so we are getting that. Okay, we haven't connected our css file, so we need to connect that also. So here we have contact page. Change the title also, contact page. Save this, give it a refresh. Something happened. Where is the header? Okay, let's copy the header also exactly. The header. Okay, we got header and footer. Perfect. Now we will be working on this thing. Email. So you can see, guys, I've taken email. You can write your name here. You can write your email and other things. I'll show you how we can do that. So let's get them. Okay, what do we need? And a message for the. So for writing a long message, we have a text area. Text area name. We don't need these all things. Let it be the rows, whatever the number of rows you want to display. and let's apply a placeholder of your message. Okay, text, you can use the text element. So input is, let me move it down. Okay, input is for writing single line text. That means different for the text name, text type. For the email, we have email type. For the message, we have text area. Okay, now give it a refresh. Okay, we have the same thing. Cool. Now we need to style them. Before that, how do we need get in touch with me? That's the heading. So let's we have here, but we need them in a single line first of all. Form and this thing. So let's put the again. Let's apply class here of contact. So now we are going to use contact class to style our contact page. So from here we are going to start our contact page. So let's say contact, let's say display flex. With a rephrase, nothing working. Why? Spelling mistake. Now it is working. Display flex. Perfect. Okay. And then we need a border around them. So let's apply border of 1 pixel solid. Whatever the color you want to provide, 00 for the black color. Okay, we have border, and then again we need some space from top and bottom. So what we can do, let's apply some width first. Instead of saying width, some margin actually from top and bottom. Margin top, let's say 80 pixel, left and right is 0. Okay, margin, and then let's apply some width also. Width of maybe 10204 pixel. Okay, with 1020 pixel. Now we get them center. So to get them center, when you apply width, we have a property that is known as margin. Okay, we have applied margin already there. So when you need like same margin from left and right, so instead of saying 0, you say auto. Top and bottom 80 pixel and left and right auto. That means it will provide automatic margin from left and right. So we need to reduce the width, let's say 968 pixel. Yeah, fine. Okay, so now let's style this form. And for this contact main, tag, let's apply some width, maybe 400 pixel. Yeah, and then okay, let's reduce that, maybe let's say 330. 330. Okay, pretty good. Now let's style this part. So what do we need here is an input. So for the all input, it is coming now in single line. So we need them like coming one by one. So this one in these two inputs should be coming one by one. These two input in a single line, but text area should be coming. So what is div is doing? Div is grouping these two input, and text area should be independent, so that you can see now it is coming. Now we'll apply all the input and text area like some width. So let's target that input and text area. So we can also target the same element within the same line, like we are targeting input also as well as text area also. So we need first of all width of 100%. Save this, give it a refresh. Great, they are getting width of 100%. But also we need to apply something display block so that it will cover the whole width up to here. Why it is not covering? Wait, we need contact display flex with 100%. With 100% we have applied. Okay, not an issue. So what we will do here, div to the form, we need to apply width of 100% also. Form width of 100%. Yes, perfect. This got 100%. So we have width of 330 pixels. So we don't need exact 100%. This 330 it has already got. So but we can reduce somewhat, maybe say 70% would be fine. Yeah, perfect. And then we got a space. Now let's okay guys, everyone is getting me what I did. So for the form I said with 70% and the h1 I said 330 pixel. And then whatever the input area will be taking 100%. Okay, fine. Okay, so this input and texture will take the 100% from this width of 70%. Okay, now let's apply some background color to the input and texture of white, and let's apply some font size, say 20 pixel, and some space around the content, padding top and bottom, let's say 12 pixel, left right 24 pixel. Save this, let's see how it looks. Perfect, now it looks fine. Now this input, enter your name and enter your email. We enter your name and we need them in a single line. So again here let's apply some class. Let's say input box. That means this is the box for these two inputs. So I've taken input box. Let's say input box, get them, say display flex. Yeah, aim in a single line. Now we need some space. So we'll also say justify content space between. Okay, and because these inputs are taking width 100%, so it won't make effect. So we need to apply some less like width of maybe 40%, so that there should be some gap. That means like maybe 48%, 50. If it's for example, if it's a 50% and 50%, so both of the will be taking 50% up to here and 50%, like this whole space will be covered. So first of all, input type box, whatever the input has inside this input type box will have width of, earlier we have applied width of 100%, so that's why it is taking 100%, but we don't need 100% now, we need 50%. Okay, 50% input box input box input 50%. Let's say let's reduce to 40%. Let's see. Yeah, we are getting that space, and justify content space between, and then let's provide some gap now. So for the input box, let's apply, sorry, we don't need gap. Okay, it is confusing now, don't worry. So we need this gap for the message area. So we'll target the text area and some we'll provide some space. Text area margin of top and bottom, let's say 16 pixel, left and right is 0. Okay, we are getting that. 24 pixel. Perfect, we got it. And then okay, let's see here, what do we need. So for the body there are some different background actually. So well, let's see what is the exact background. I'll show you here. That is E. Okay. It is saying 4 times E F0. Okay. So let's target the body and change the background color here at the top. The body is the main part, like where, so that's why I'm keeping it at the top. Background color 4 times E then F0. Okay, fine. Now we don't need this border or outline for the email. So directly from input, let's say border, not input box, from input and text here from both. Here, border 0. Save this, it is gone. Okay, so we have entered your name, enter your email, and then again, what do we need? That we were having some circle. The circle is that blue circle which has some, just copied it. Yeah, the same thing. Perfect. Okay guys, so like I haven't designed it perfectly right now because we have short time currently here. So but you got the idea how to exactly design the form also. For the email, you can email ID or name, you can input type text. Okay, and for the email you have input type email. For the message you have your like text area. Then we need a button also. So let's say after this button, what is it is saying that submit. Submit, save this, give it a refresh. We have button. Now let's target that button. Button, let's say width of 100%, and background color will say the same background color, this one, and it should be color of white and text. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Let's apply some padding, top and bottom. 12 pixel, left and right 24 pixel, and border also we don't need here, border 0. Save this, give it a refresh. Perfect, we got it. Submit also. Okay, 1 second. Anything we are missing? Rows. Okay, perfect. Great, great. Okay guys, 1 second. Anything we are missing here? Text area. Let's reduce the text area width, maybe let's say 80%. It is going outside the container. 80% was not good idea, 90% is the good idea, I hope so. Let's say 93%. Save this. Yeah, perfect. Okay guys, so we are done with the contact page also. Okay, so get in touch with me. Yeah guys, so I didn't pay much attention to the like contact page. I haven't gone in much detail about the styling, but we got it somehow. But because we are, as we are we come with, we are having some short of time, so that's why I didn't pay much attention. But guys, so did you got it up to here or not? Just I need some response from you guys. Please be fast, please give me some response. Up to here, if you got it, that's really great guys. I'm really happy that so far you got it within some short period of time. We learned a lot of things. We got it, how exactly we can write HTML, how exactly we can style them, how to, like, these are the things we got, we have learned. Okay guys, so did you guys enjoy this session or not so far? If you have any questions, feel free to ask questions. Okay, feel free to ask questions right now. So for whatever we have done so far, if you face any difficulties, I know like I didn't, as we are having sort of time. So, but obviously within this sort of time, we cannot learn a lot of things because some properties and values, there are different concepts also. Like we cannot cover those all things in a short period of time. But it would be really happy if you guys join. If you want to learn with us, I'd be happy to like help you people learn like whatever you prefer, whatever you want to learn, the way you want to learn. I'll be happy to guide you guys to make you learn this HTML and CSS. Then the like we have our team in the Alt Campus. There are other people also who can let you learn in the similar way, not in this similar, but even more like they will guide you in such a manner that even you don't have even a single knowledge of any coding area, they will guide you very carefully so that you can learn each and everything in very deeply in a minute way. But they will guide you in, you got it what I'm trying to say here. But like that's what we do, and that's what we are like, we love to do that, help people to learn the things in a proper way. Here I couldn't cover a lot of things, but I'm sure you got a lot of things, lot of insight of HTML and CSS, how exactly things guys. So guys, now we are done with all the things. Now is the time to make it live. We got our HTML CSS pages, home page, about page. Like I haven't done anything on the about page. About page should be your like should be your task. You make it. If you could make it, that's really great. And feel free to share with your like we have a group, or yeah, we have a group on WhatsApp. So feel free to share your feedback, how exactly enjoyed or not. Even you can share your feedback here also. Now let's go and make it live. So to make it live, we have another thing to do. So we have a link. I'll just Google for the Netlify flight drop. 1 second. Just go to Google and Google for it, Netlify drop. If you couldn't, if you don't, I'll share the link, netlifydrop.com. So inside the chat box. So please guys check out the chat box. Okay, Gangadhar has already shared it. That's great. Uh, Okay, Gangadhar has already shared the link. That is app.netlify.com/drop. So we have a folder. That's why I asked you at the beginning to create a folder. We have a folder now that is portfolio. You can drag and drop there. You can drag and drop here. Okay, you can directly drop your site, and once you drop it here, your website will be live. So you get a link here, as you can see. This is the link actually. So your site is now deployed. You just need to drop it, and once you drop it, you will get a link. Click that link. Your website is live. See, it is live. Did you guys got it? If you guys got the, if you guys made it live, just share your link here. We would be happy to see your website, what you exactly made. Do not worry, whatever you got, feel free to share it. Do not worry like I didn't get something, I someone does not didn't get anything. But whatever you have on your page, just share it, just go to the app.netlify.com. You get an option to drop your things. Just drop it there. Once you drop it, your site will be automatically live. You'll get a link here, and then boom, you are good to share your link. Guys, please try it out and share your link. I would love to see your website, what you make. And yeah, once you get your link, feel free to share with your friends, family, that you make something, you made something, and feel free to share with us also. Okay, and we'll move forward from here. Okay, so if you got the links, share with us. If you any if you're stuck, if you couldn't share your, if you didn't get how to make it live or how to drop your things, then also just put a message on the chat box. I'd be happy to help you out to that. Here is my link. I'm sharing my link actually. in the chat box.